And that's historical. Yeah. Like to be one of the first Black-led, BIPOC, women-owned, project in the city, for the city, for the city, and for the people.
It makes sense that you guys were the people's choice.
The people's choice.
You had to be the people's choice.
We need to do some branding around that. We were saying like,
In a competition for ideas to repurpose retired Portland light rail cars, the Afro-Village Trains concept won the People's Choice Award. LaQuida Landford, founder of the Afro-Village movement, and Marta Petteni, designer, joined us in the lounge to talk about their collaboration on the project, which focuses on supporting homeless individuals of the BIPOC community.
What, at the gist of it, AfroVillage, what exactly do you guys do? What is the concept behind it? Like
I just had this idea. Like literally, I just had an idea. I was like, I want to do something, and how do I do that thing? And folks were just like, yeah. I kind of felt like I was getting brushed off, and I was just like, this can't be. Like this is important to build this community for Black women, for Black femme, Black trans folks, and folks re-entering back into community from prison. That was like a main thing of just, again, that sense of belonging, but really getting yourself together. And then just the outspill in our community around, housing issues, right? And so the housing the market being very much, unbearable for folks to be able to re-enter back into housing and keep their housing. So I wanted to figure out a solution. And so that's what I've been able to do, is work with folks like Martha and a few other different folks, but it was her and I who came together last year during this pandemic. Before the pandemic, I had worked with the students at Portland State, and I felt like the village was going to kick off the movement.
You have a design background.
Yes. I do.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us about your background, and then how did this, connection?
Yeah. So I'm from Italy, and I studied architecture in Milan. And my journey started...
I wish I could say it like that. I wish I could say it like that.
My journey started from a very different point in which, as in many different universities, the type of projects that we were doing were for high-end clients, big budgets. And at that time, I realized that what I really wanted to investigate was social architecture, was to see how can we use design as a tool to empower communities and also address broader social and environmental issues. And so with that focus, I was then able to connect at PSU. I was in contact with the director of the Center for Public Interest Design. And so I moved to Portland. And since then, my focus has really been around communities and homelessness. And randomly, about a year ago, my director and my colleagues at the Homelessness Research and Action Collaborative, where I'm working now, were like, we know this person, LaQuida, she's doing amazing work. She just needs some help. Can you please provide your design skills to support her vision? And in that context, this was really graphic design. Okay. So the first time that we met, LaQuida was just telling me about her vision and what she wanted to achieve. And I created just this circular diagram, basically organizing all the ideas and all the concepts and all the goals that she had. And that became kind of a tool to spark more conversations and to raise awareness in the community. And so from there on, my role has really been to support her and the movement.
How is it different from like previous design projects you worked on? Because I would imagine, and you talked about even the architecture design you were doing before when you came here. Portland is you picked the right place. This is for what you're doing, you picked the right place. But how is it different, some of the projects you did before and to now?
Well, very different, very different. As you said, like unique. Portland is really unique, and I feel in this case specifically, as architects and designer, we are taught that we have all the answer to all the questions, and we really can control and lead everything. And we are also somehow in our own bubble. Mm-hmm. So often we don't really exchange ideas with other disciplines or different fields. And here for the first time, I was in this position. I was taking the passenger seat, basically. Mm-hmm. I was in this position where it was like, you just support her and you really use design to advance the vision. Mm-hmm. So you become complementary in this, but it's not you leading the whole thing. And it has been amazing. It has been amazing. It has been a great journey.
We definitely complement each other very well, with me having a community organizing background, an advocate background, but also my own lived experience. And, folks will say, like, you're really passionate about it, but it's purpose. I started to recognize this as it's my purpose. It's a responsibility. It's to be able to repair a lot of the damage that has been done to Black folks from the diaspora, so to have someone to support that with no judgment and allow me to just say it how I'm going to say it and then come back after one meeting and have this like amazing design. Yeah. I'm like, dope.
Right. So, you were able to bring your ideas to life. Yep, and go now.
All right. This is good from this. Yes, I just got.
Okay. I see you.
Wait. Now.
Okay.
Let's go up.
Okay.
Just like this. Go.
Go. We just
go.
Okay.
Go. We did it.
Hey.
Oh, they got it. You guys see
that?
Teamwork.
We make the win every time. Every time.
No, so tell us about this. So I heard you guys were in a competition to reuse, retired Max cars, which how long have they used them for? What's the lifespan of a Max car?
The life of these particular Max cars are 37 years. We learned like 2 weeks ago. It was like 20 plus to 37 years.
We were not planning for this competition.
No.
LaQuida was keep doing her work, and we heard about the competition that was organized by the city, TriMet, PSU, and Todd Ferry at the Center for Public Interest Design was like, you should apply. Mm-hmm. It's a great opportunity to just raise awareness. Mm-hmm. And we had very low expectations about any outcome. And so the design was just, let's put what Q is doing in the community on the trains. So basically the idea was to just equip these trains with different type of amenities, showers, toilet, kitchen, and having the trains
and sleeping spaces too.
Exactly, going back on tracks and keep moving around the city, because this is what LaQuida has been doing. And then we won the People's Choice Award, and that really sparked more conversation. Mm-hmm. And we were able to talk more with the Portland Bureau of Planning and Sustainability, Home Forward, PSU, and from there, this great team came together. And it's now, moving forward.
Like, we see that's going to carry us ongoing for the next couple years. And that's historical. Yeah. Like, to be one of the first Black-led, BIPOC, women-owned, project in the city, for the city, for the city, and for the people.
It makes sense that you guys were the People's Choice.
The People's Choice.
You had to be the People's Choice.
We need to do some branding around that. We were saying,
have you ever done anything similar? Did you ever think design would bring you to that if you had? You haven't?
Not to a train, not at all. We find out that there are some precedents already around the world, but this is so innovative, and it's Portland, right?
It could only happen here.
This could just happen here. And it's kind of the same feeling that I had the first time that I came here. I came here the day that Canton Women's Village, a village for homeless women, opened in Portland, and I remember seeing the place, talking to people there, and feeling like this will never be possible in Italy, and this is so exciting. And just understanding how the process was, it's just I feel like it's just a city with a lot of opportunities in the sense to be creative and to push the boundaries, to somehow lead the way for others to follow.
We love, obviously, design activism coming together. I don't think this is going to be your guys' first or last project.
Yes, but design activism.
Right. Is that like we say that should be quite a new term? So then, do you guys see doing more projects in the future then?
Yeah, absolutely.
And yes,
we have a retirement plan together already.
There you go.
Yeah.
But yes, as LaQuida was saying, like this is a movement, right?
Mhm.
And we really see the Max train cars project being one of many. She has so many ideas, just a really a rich vision. So this is one of many, and we really hope to tackle more as we move forward.
Yeah.
We just applied for an RFPQ with the city of Portland as well. Focusing more around housing, and so we really hope to we have parallel paths, but they are all converging towards the same goals.
I just really want to focus on moving forward because I know what's behind me. I want to just move ahead.
I mean, I really can't say too much more after that.
Think you're managing your moderate to severe love for design? I did. But even when I thought I was enjoying design, nothing was ever enough. Until I discovered Gray. Gray can help you enjoy international design like it has for millions of people before.
Gray may lower your ability to accept mediocre design. Some people have noticed mild to moderate changes in behavior after subscribing to Gray. Side effects may include an intense appetite for top-notch design, mood elevation, difficulty avoiding your mailbox or computer, prolonged focus, intense or persistent enjoyment for the world around you, and an increased knowledge of design and design principles. Readers of Gray have also reported compulsive design interest and obsession. This may be a sign of a rare but serious condition which may result in a career in design. Contact your Gray representative for more information. Gray.com and local Gray events may increase these benefits. Subscribe to find out how Gray is right for you.
If you've been kidding yourself about benefits of a proper design magazine, stop. It's time to subscribe to Gray.